Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the press, I gotta make this quick. Obviously a really horrible game last night. Not good at all. Screwed up in all three phases. Gotta do better, clearly. But, I'll take some of your questions, so whenever you're ready. And I got a new beverage here, Jack. Can you see that? Jack Cola. It's basically soda with shit in it, so.
Okay, first question is going to be Stephanie Jenkins, followed by Iko Fujimoto.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Good. Very unfortunate game last night. So my question for you is just your overall thoughts on it. I know it was a pretty tough game, pretty tough loss, but just your overall thoughts.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was pretty depressing. Yeah, this game was depressing. The offense was unproductive. Defense wasn't at its best. It definitely wasn't good. I don't think it was horrendous, but it definitely wasn't good at all. And I know these guys can do better, so we obviously got to make the adjustments, and we'll try to do better next week against Denver. So we play Denver. It's Sunday at 4:30. So
Thanks, Jim.
yeah, you're welcome, Stephanie.
The next question is Iko Fujimoto, followed by Mario Andretti.
Hi, Coach.
Hi, Mr. Fujimoto. How are you?
I'll go. Thank you. Just your overall opinion. Who would you have started? Would you have started Brian Hoyer, or would you have started Jarrett Stidham? Brian has more experience, but Jarrett, Jarrett has been. I thought he was doing well, but it seems like he must have been demoted from the depth chart.
Yeah, that is true. Jarrett did get demoted from back up to third string, which is unfortunate for him. But as far as who would I had started, probably you're gonna hate me for saying this, guys, but probably Brian, only because he has more experience. But if I had known what he did before, say he screwed up like that in practice, I would have said, yeah, hell no. I'd put Jarrett in, but just because of the experience he has, I'd start Brian. So, but you know how Bill is. We do what's best for the team. In uppercase, lowercase letters, we do what's best for the team. I call that retard language. So.
The next question is Mario Andretti, followed by Dante Smith. Hey Mario, you're muted again.
What the fuck? Shit. I'm sorry, Coach. Jesus.
Alright, the media loves you, Mario.
I get emotional sometimes here. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to figure out how to use this technology crap. But anyway, tough loss. I think Brian, went what? I think 15 and 19 for 162. I think he went, and no touchdowns in a pick. And Jarrett, I think, went 5 of 15 for 62 with 2 picks. So just your overall thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, Brian had 7 incompletions, I think. So I think he went, I think it was 17 of 25, or 18 of 20, 18 of 20, 18 of 25, 17 of 24. I don't know, something like that, but I think it was 15 of 28, which would actually be 13 incompletions, which is awful still, but I think he actually had 7, so I think he must, I don't know, it must have been something with 28, 17 something, whatever the hell. But yeah, Jarrett, went 5 of 15, I think, for 62 yards and 2 picks. Yeah, that was disturbing. Obviously one of them wasn't his fault. Jules just has hands like feet now. But as far as the one to Demir way downfield, would look like a post route. He severely underthrew him, and Fenton just made the play on it. So Fenton was making plays all over the field. He shut down Jules. He shut down Nikhil, except for that one touchdown he had. But he had a pick and 3 passes defended. So I mean, Fenton did pretty good. So those 3 PDs and that 1 pick really makes up for the 1 touchdown he gave up. But yeah, I mean, Jarrett, he's still young, he's still developing, but we'll talk to him about what he's done, and we'll try to make him practice, and we'll make sure that I trust him that he can keep practicing and keep getting better, because he said we can learn from this and do better. So.
All right, hey Jim, thanks a lot, Jim.
Yeah, no problem, Mario. Yep.
Okay, next question, Dante Smith, followed by Zijiao Lee. Hey, Ma, how's it going, Ma?
How are you, Dante?
Yeah, I'm just chilling. But, anyway, your thoughts on N'Keal Harry? He had the only touchdown in this game, and do you think he's improving?
Well, N'Keal, he has improved some. But let's not get away from the fact that he's still got a long ways to go. N'Keal's one of those guys who catches 1 touchdown once or twice every 8 weeks and then gets hyped about it when he scores on a young DB. That's who N'Keal Harry is. He's one of those guys who gets hyped when he makes catches once every 5 or 7 weeks. That's who N'Keal Harry is. I'm going to keep saying this because I really have faith in this guy. I don't think he's bad. I just think he's not, honestly, right hand, I don't think he's trying. I hate to say that, but he's not staying healthy as much as I would want him to. He's making okay catches, but he's not, I don't think he's really living up to the first-round talent that he really possesses, because I think N'Keal could be a starter. I mean, he already is a starter. That's only because, we got rid of Josh, and we got rid of Antonio, and we got rid of Demaryius Thomas, and we got rid of Cooks, and all these other guys who were talented, and now we're stuck with these guys. And then Bill wonders, why is our offense so sucky? Because you let go of talent, asshole, that's why. But anyway. Alright, I'm sorry for the language. So, yeah, that's my answer. I think N'Keal's getting better. Slowly, very, very slowly getting better. Slowly. But we'll see how he can progress later through the year.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, no problem, Dante. Yep.
Our next question is Zijiao Lee, followed by we're going to have Eric Sampson.
How are you, Zijiao?
Thank you.
Okay.
My thoughts for you, question for you, the defense. How you think they did?
Well, the defense had a couple good plays. I think Mahomes, I think only had 95 rushing yards, or someone had 95 rushing. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken him with someone else. But I think 26. I think is actually, this is, again, you're gonna think I'm crazy for saying this too, but I think 26 is actually good. So. Defense is still top 10. Rushing, we're second in rushing. We're not so good in offense. I think we're 23rd overall in offense, which is the 9th worst, which is top 10 for the worst, which is disgusting, but the hell do I know, right? But anyway, the defense is still top 10. Somehow the Giants are in front of us, but, I don't fucking know. I don't know. But, the defense, I think they can bounce back. We got Denver on Sunday, so that should be a cakewalk. Just Cortland Sutton, and I just found out that Jerry Jeudy, the rookie from Alabama, I just found out he's on the Broncos. I had no idea. But, Jerry and Cortland, obviously those two on offense, along with Philip Lindsay, who I think is still there. Melvin Gordon's, Melvin is there. Justin on defense is there. Bradley, obviously, and that's really it. So I don't know if Todd is still there. Todd Davis, I don't know if he's still there. But as far as the big names, it's really just Justin, Cortland, Jerry, Phillip, Melvin, and Bradley. And that's really it. So, and Justin, I said everybody I could. But, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, we got Denver, so that should take a lot of weight off of this defense's back.
Thank you, 谢谢, thank you. It's how we say thank you in Chinese. 谢谢, thank you.
Whatever the fuck.
Alright, next question is Eric Sampson, followed by Edward G. Robinson. Hi, Jim. I'm alright. I overheard someone on Patriots Global, which is where we get all our information from. He mentioned something about the NFL pushing back the Steelers and Titans game all the way to the 22nd or the 25th of this month, but then they have us playing the day right after, and just your overall thoughts. He said it was absolutely frivolous for that to happen, so just wanted your thoughts on that.
Yeah, well, first of all, sorry about the, hi, how are you? I was in the middle of a beer, or a hard soda, but yeah, how are you? Yeah, you said you're fine, so that's good. Alright, but as far as that's concerned, I have no clue what the hell that was about. I have no clue. I don't know. I'm not close with Raj at all. Fuck him. I don't give a shit about Raj, but, trying to accuse us of Deflategate and Spygate and fuck you gate and, Pissgate, Shitgate, whatever the fuck. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know what that was about. I don't know if it was a scheduling issue. We would have lost either way. It could have been tomorrow or the next day. It could have been 2 weeks from now. It could have been a month from now. A month from then. Still, it wouldn't have mattered. We still would have lost. And, that's just because I have no faith in this offense. And the KC offense is just too strong. So, that's not me being a pessimist. That's me being a realist. Okay, an optimist would be someone who says, hey guys, we have the worst defense in the league and the worst offense, and we're going up against a team with the number one offense and the number one defense, but hey, smile about it. That's an optimist. I'm not an optimist. An optimist is someone who tries to be hopeful, but it clouds their judgment. It clouds reality. Okay, and I want to be a realist. A realist is, there's an old quote, I can never remember who says it, but it goes like a this. It basically it goes like a this. Okay, it goes like a this. An optimist, no. A pessimist complains about the wind. An optimist hopes that it'll change, and a realist adjusts the sails. So that's the way it is. I'm a realist. I say for what it is. I speak the truth. Some Patriot fans might not agree with me, but I'm a realist. So, and that's not changing for any fucking buddy. So, General Robert E. Lee said, never do a wrong thing to gain a friend or to keep a friend. So there's another thing.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, you're welcome, yeah.
Next question is Edward G. Robinson, followed by Melissa Defanto. Yeah, Coach, how are you?
How are you, Edward? How are you?
I'm good, yeah. My question for you is about, what's the deal with, Cam Newton, yeah?
With Cam, I'm not sure. Actually, speaking of what's the deal, I just got news that Stefan has it. So, Stefan tested positive for the Rona. Tuesday it was all fine, and now the next day it's like, oh, nope, he's got the Rona. It's like, come on, man, what the fuck? Stefan's our best defensive guy, and, we lost him. So, JC and Jonathan That means Juwan is probably going to expect more reps. Hopefully he won't blow any assignments because, Juwan... I think Juwan did a pretty good job covering Travis a couple days ago when he could. He did a pretty good job covering Travis, but, that's Travis Kelce. That's not just some Joe Schmo tight end. That's Travis Kelce. So, but as far as Stefan, we'll act accordingly. We'll see what happens, and we'll make the adjustments as needs be. So.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, Edward.
All right. All right. Next question is Melissa Defanto, followed by Kurt Chang.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
Good. Well, that last play of the first half, take me through it.
All right. Well, apparently Brian thought we had a timeout. Which we clearly didn't because we used it the fucking play right before. And he decides to scramble, and Herron, I don't know who the hell Herron is, the right tackle misses a fucking block from Frank Clark, and Frank tackled him for a loss and sacked him, essentially, and that pretty much ended the first half. And I know I told Brian, I said, either one of two things. You either got to run out of bounds as fast as you can, which you're not fast, so you might as well just throw it away. Or either throw it away or just run out of bounds. And he did none of the above. And I know Josh was pissed, Bill was pissed, and I was pissed off more. So, that's unacceptable for Brian. I know a lot of fans were saying, during the press conference with Bill, saying, cut him, cut Brian, cut him. And I don't know if Bill's really going to do that. If he does, holy crap. If he doesn't, what the hell. So, yeah, but that's pretty much what happened. Brian thought we had a timeout, and we didn't, and he just took the sack. So that was clearly a mental retardation mode on his part.
Okay, next question is Kurt Chang, followed by Weston Fields.
You alright there, Kurt? Jesus, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You okay? You alright there? Jesus.
Alright, how do you think the offense did in the game? I'm sorry, how do you think the offense did in the game?
Are you alright there, Kurt? But, yeah, the offense. The offense sucked. 10 points, that's not good. A lot of people are saying, if we had Cam, we would have scored more, which is half true. Okay? But here's the thing. I don't want people to think that Cam carries this team. There's no I in team. There's I in Patriots, but there's no I in team. There's no I in Cam Newton. Okay? Let me tell you something. Cam is a great player. Cam's a great quarterback still, and he's 31. That's old for a quarterback. But he's not a one-man wrecking crew. Okay, he might have been against the Seahawks or the Raiders or the Dolphins, but not against the Chiefs, because the Chiefs are clever. Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, led the Giants in 2016, and they got the top 3 defense, number 2 right behind us. So Steve isn't an idiot. Steve's a smart guy. Andy's a genius. Andy's a really clever guy. So they're not going to get fooled by read options this way, midline options that way, pitches this way. Even a Wildcat, they're not going to get tricked by, because I remember Dante Poe tried to float a little throw to, I think it was, I want to say, Kelce or Demetrius Harris or somebody way back when Dante Poe was a Chief, and now I think he's on the Falcons. But anyway, so Andy's not stupid. Andy sure as hell isn't stupid. Steve isn't stupid. So they know what they're doing, okay? So, I'm saying we just got to be better. So, the offense clearly has to be better. It's a team effort, okay? You got to have a team around a quarterback, not the other way around. So, I don't know, what's the quote? You got to have a team around a quarterback or a quarterback around a team or whatever the fuck the quote is. So, thank you, Kurt.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah.
All right, last question. Oh, second to last question is going to be Weston Fields, followed by me, Tim Rikens.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good here.
Yeah.
Just wanted your overall thoughts on how you think Damian Harris did.
Yeah, Damian did pretty well. You know, he had the 141-yard gain. Before that he was kind of quiet. You know, 2.5, 3 yards a carry. Which is again good on Steve's part. Steve's a really good coach, a really good coordinator. I got a lot of respect for Steve. Honestly, I'd love to have him as a defensive coordinator. I'm not even kidding. Spags is a really good guy. Again, Giants number 2, right behind us in 2016. That's when they went 11-5. But anyway, Damian. I think Damian's been doing pretty well. He's a strong runner. He's a really, really strong runner. Hopefully with Sony, I think is on IR. Not surprised. Hopefully Damian will see more reps. It'll be Damian, James, JJ, and Rex, and that should be a good a little bit of foreplay, a little bit of four-way on that one. So the four horsemen. So that's a pretty good squad of running backs right there. So Damian did pretty well.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, you're welcome, Weston.
Our next question, this final question is going to be me. Jim, I just wanted your overall thoughts on, your future for this team. Meaning, how do you see this team going forward? Are you concerned? Are you not concerned? Are you confident? Are you neutral? Do you just not care? What's going on here?
Alright, well, this is the last question because I gotta watch this vice presidential debate crap. Watch two people pretty much yell at each other. So you pretty much want a Colin Cowherd panic meter. Okay, I'd say 5, right in the middle. I wouldn't say panic just yet, but obviously it's not the ideal situation, clearly, because the ideal situation would be us being 4-0. The offense has to pick it up. The defense has to play better. And special teams, it's crazy because right now it seems like special teams is the best. Nick is still kind of inconsistent with the kicking, but the fact that special teams is doing better than the offense and the defense is just sad. That shouldn't happen. If it doesn't make sense, it's not true. But it's true in this case, which defies rationalization, which is still stupid, but I just hope this team, like I said, I heard that Bill is basically treating September. He pretty much treated December as if, or not December, September. He was pretty much treating September as the preseason, which I can understand that, but you still got to play hard. I mean, it's competitiveness, it's competition. It's not just backyard shit. It's not flag football. It's competitive sports. It's the NFL. It's the National Football League. Okay? It's not the No Fun League. It's the National... Well, it is partly, but it's the National Football League. It's a league of national football. Okay? It's competitive. And you got to be competitive. So... as far as right now, I mean, we'll adjust. We still got a lot of football to play. A quarter of the season is gone, but we're 2-2, which means we're in the middle. And again, like I said, I see us going probably 9-7, and I got Buffalo winning the division. But that's we'll talk about that in a few weeks when we actually play them. We got Denver, San Fran. I think we have Denver a bye week, and then San Francisco, and then Buffalo, New York. And then hell weeks, because we got Baltimore, we got fucking Houston, both LAs, we got the Chargers and the Rams. It's going to be hell week for us, hell weeks. So All right, thank you guys. I gotta go watch this debate now. So thank you very much. Thank you for the questions, guys. Thank you. Hey, Tim, thanks for the beer too. Jack Daniel's Blackjack Cola. It's basically soda with shit in it. So it tastes just like soda, except once you swallow it, I mean, you get a little icky in your throat. Pause. But you know what I mean, right? Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for the questions. Thanks, Tim. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.